will be the warmer temperatures headed our way. So the warming trend kicks off tomorrow. And boy, we are going to feel those temperatures coming on in as we go into Tuesday, Wednesday, especially across our inland community. So here's a snapshot of what we are going to feel as we head into tomorrow afternoon. Along the coastline, temperatures in the 70s. We go inland. That is where we will feel temperatures in the high 80s. Areas like Woodland Hills across the San Fernando Valley, temperatures 89 degrees. We're going to feel temperatures hovering in the high 80s to low 90s across the Inland Empire and closer to the water, temperatures in the 70s. Now, we do have a heat advisory that is going into effect for some parts of Southern California, mainly our valley communities as we go into Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday. So those temperatures are ramping up as we go into the middle of the week, and then temperatures will fall as we go into next weekend. Now, I do want to take a second to talk about the air quality alert. Now been extended through Monday at noon across inland Orange County, portions of the Inland Empires. We're, of course, watching the smoke that is moving across Southern California from the warehouse fire in Boyle Heights. So, of course, we will continue to monitor the air quality. As far as the marine layer clouds, that is going to kind of keep the smoke trapped as we go into the overnight hours. As that marine layer, the clouds will go across the Inland Empire, the LA Basin, and some of the clouds hugging the coastline as we head into the afternoon hours. Otherwise, we will see sunshine as we go into Monday afternoon. As far as our temperatures, yes, we're ramping things up. High 80s as we go into tomorrow afternoon across Woodland Hills. Temperatures will rise into the high 90s as we head into Wednesday. What's happening? Well, the main weather feature, we've got an area of high pressure that is moving in from the desert southwest. And as it does, it is going to bring up our temperatures above average. Now, we will also introduce a little bit of monsoon moisture into the mix as we go into the middle of the week. That is going to bring a slight chance of afternoon showers to our mountain communities as we go into Wednesday. So again, it's a slight chance, about a 5 to 15% chance, but that's something we'll watch as we go into the middle of the week. Otherwise, our temperatures warming up. We've got 80s across Los Angeles and Orange County, back to the 70s as we move into the second half of the week. Across the valleys, 90s through Wednesday, mid to high 90s, and then we are back into 80-degree territory as we go into Thursday, Friday, and into next weekend. Back to you. There is a lot going on here. Overall, it's been a really nice weekend. Temperatures away from the coastline. It's been warm. We've been talking temperatures in the 90s, some areas even in the triple digits. Now, what I want to show you first is what we are expecting as we head into tomorrow. And I want to show you, of course, the different microclimates here that we have here across Southern California, because if you're in Long Beach, by the afternoon tomorrow, we're going to feel temperatures in the mid-70s. Now, we go all the way to Pasadena, temperatures will be in the 80s. In San Fernando, temperatures will be in the high 80s by tomorrow afternoon. The Malibu coastline, temperatures holding into the 70s. Now we go down to the Orange County coast, Huntington Beach, 72 degrees. We go all the way to the Inland Empire. Areas like San Bernardino, we've got another round of 90s as we head into tomorrow. So it just shows you that the marine layer, the sea breeze, keeps our temperatures at the coast a whole lot more comfortable. And then further inland, it is all about the warmth as temperatures are just a few degrees above average. Now, I also want to bring in what's happening at the coastline. Of course, we've been talking about the elevated surf, the beach hazard statement. Now with us through Wednesday across our Orange County beaches, LA beaches, all the way up toward Ventura County. We even have a coastal flood advisory as high tide is anywhere between 7.5 feet and about almost 8 feet. So we do have high surf anywhere from 3 to 7 feet. High risk of rip currents. You really want to stay out of the water when we've got conditions like this. So, of course, we will continue to monitor that and, of course, conditions at the water. I do want to get you up to speed on some of our weather headlines. Again, temperatures a few degrees above average. We'll see some patchy low clouds at the coastline as we start off Monday morning. Otherwise, inland for the first few days of this week, it is about the heat. And then we are tracking a cooling trend. So temperatures will be dropping as we head toward the end of the week. Outside this afternoon, or this evening, I should say, Santa Monica, we're feeling temperatures in the high 60s. And yes, at the coastline, we are reporting plenty of sunshine. Of course, we started off the day with the clouds and we're ending the day with the sunshine. We've got winds onshore. It is breezy across our desert communities right now, but I do not have any wind advisories. Temperatures as we go into the overnight hours will be a lot of us feeling 60. So this is where we will start off Monday morning. We'll see some clouds at the coastline, and our futurecast is verifying that, because as we kind of zoom through tomorrow morning, we will see the clouds from Camarillo to downtown Los Angeles and all the way into our Orange County beach communities too. By around mid-morning, the clouds scour out, and we are talking sunshine as we head into the afternoon. So I do want to get you up to speed on kind of what's happening. We've got high pressure that is dominating, that is bringing the warmth, but this high is going to break down, and we are talking a cooling trend as we move into the end of the week. So I want to show you the 7-day forecast. Here is temperatures will go from 80s to 70s, and for our valleys, temperatures going from 90s to low 80s as we head towards the end of the week. Gio and Leslie, but you know what? It's the summer solstice, first day of summer, and of course that seems appropriate for this time of year, but temperatures are going to climb as we move into the first half of this upcoming week, and that is kind of the big weather headline here. Once we start off tomorrow morning, we will see some low clouds extending from the coast all the way to the valleys. That warming trend kicks off. It's going to be a little bit warmer as we head into tomorrow afternoon. Then our temperatures will peak Tuesday and Wednesday. By the middle of the week, we will see a little bit of mid-level moisture moving on through. That's going to bring us a slight chance of showers, and that best chance, the highest chance rather, will be for our mountain and some desert communities too. We'll get to that coming up in a second. We take you outside this evening, and it's really nice out there. We're looking at a mostly sunny sky across Los Angeles, temperatures in the high 60s. And when we compare temperatures to this time yesterday, well, we are up, especially away from the ocean. We are looking at temperatures about 2 degrees warmer in San Bernardino and about 4 degrees warmer as we head up into areas like Big Bear. As far as our temperatures tomorrow, again, a little bit warmer than what we felt today. Here's a snapshot of our highs. We've got 75 in Long Beach tomorrow. Temperatures will hover in the 70s closer to the water. We go to areas like Woodland Hills, and temperatures will top out in the 80s tomorrow. So overall, a really nice day. We will start off the day with the low clouds and fog across the coastline and some valley spots. By the afternoon, plenty of sunshine. A high of 73 in Santa Ana, with temperatures in the high 70s in Yorba Linda and Anaheim. And then further east out toward the Inland Empire, temperatures will hover in the 80s as we head into the afternoon. So I want to show you a little bit more about what's happening in the atmosphere. We've got a ridge of high pressure that is building in from the desert southwest. That is going to bring up our temperatures as we go into Tuesday and Wednesday. And then by Wednesday, we will have a little bit more moisture in the mix, and that will bring a slight chance of showers, especially to our mountain communities as we head into Wednesday afternoon. So it's about a 10 to 20% chance right now, but of course we'll continue to monitor that as we get a little bit more into this week. We still have elevated surf along our coastline in Orange County, so we do have that beach hazard statement in place through tomorrow night. Dangerous rip currents and elevated surf anywhere 3 to 6 feet with large breaking waves, again, for Orange County and actually San Diego County beaches too. So LA, Orange County temperatures will go from 70s to 80s. Temperatures will peak Tuesday and Wednesday, and then temperatures will fall as we head into the end of the week. Across the valleys, 84 tomorrow, temperatures in the high 80s as we go into Monday. Back to the 90s Tuesday and Wednesday. So it is going to be quite warm, and still warm as we head toward Thursday. Temperatures back into the 80s as we go into Friday. Now across the Inland Empire, 87 tomorrow. Temperatures back into the 90s by Monday, even high 90s Tuesday. We add a little bit more moisture in the mix as we go into Wednesday. Slight chance of afternoon showers. Temperatures holding steady to the 90s, and then we'll drop it down as we go into next weekend. Gio and Leslie back.
Comment, like, and subscribe right now.